If your Windows 10 or Windows 11 has hardware issues, the problem could be an outdated or corrupted drivers. In this video, I'm going to show you 3 ways to update drivers to resolve the common driver issues. In Windows, a device driver is a collection of files with instructions that allow the system to interact with the specific hardware such as graphic card, storage devices, network adapters, and other devices including mice, keyboard, printer, monitors, and many others. Typically, the installation of device drivers happens automatically using the built-in driver library in Windows and using Windows Update. However, sometimes you may still need to update the drivers for some of the devices manually for many reasons. For example, when Windows cannot recognize a device component, the device does not work. Windows Updates tries to install a generic driver from its driver library, but sometimes it may not have the specific driver in its driver library for the hardware that requires driver package to work properly. I'm going to show you some of the ways to install device drivers in Windows 10 or Windows 11. I'm using Windows 11 in this demo, but the steps would be same for Windows 10 as well. So the first method is using Windows Update to update the drivers. Although the latest updates for drivers take some time to appear on Windows Update, it is still the best approach to download and install the device drivers manually. This is not only because you are getting updates through a trusted platform, which is Windows Update, but also because only the compatible device drivers for your system will be available. This minimizes the chances of confusion or installing a wrong driver that can make your device not to work. Let me show you how to update device drivers using Windows Update. Click on Start and go into Settings. Click on Windows Update on the left side. Click on Check for Updates. Now click on Advanced Options and click on Optional Updates. Expand driver updates, and you can see I have an update for my LG monitor. I'll select that and click on download and install. But if you don't have any updates available for your device, I recommend you download and install them manually. But if this option does not list any drivers, then it means Windows Update does not have any new drivers or any updates for your devices currently. The second option is to use the setup file for device drivers. If the driver is not available on Windows Update, then you'll have to download and install the package manually from the manufacturer's support website. Typically, when you download a device driver package from the manufacturer, you should always use their instructions to apply it. In my case, I'm using a white box, in other words, an assembled PC. My motherboard manufacturer is Asus and the model is Prime B660M4. If I go to Google and search for this motherboard model, Prime B660M4, I'll click on the first link from Asus and click on Support. Now click on Driver and Utility. Select your OS. In my case, it is Windows 11 64-bit. Scroll down and you can see a whole list of driver packages that you can download for your various devices on your motherboard. You can see for LAN, chipset, audio, VGA drivers, and other things such as software and utility. I'll download one of them, let's say LAN, and click download. I've already downloaded into my drivers folder, so I'll click on cancel. I'm in my drivers folder. And you can see I've already unzipped the zip file into a folder. Now go into the folder that contains the setup.exe. Double click on it, click yes, click next and click install, and it will install the drivers automatically. After that, you need to restart the computer for the changes to take effect immediately. But in my case, I've already downloaded the latest device drivers. So I'm going to cancel this, click yes, and click finish. But if you have an OEM laptop or desktop, for example, Dell Latitude 5431, go to Google and search for Dell Latitude 5431 drivers. Click on the first link that says support for Latitude 5431 drivers and downloads. In this page, you can either allow this web page to find the driver updates for you, or you can manually find a specific driver for Latitude 5431. And you can also filter with the keywords, operating system, and other parameters. Or you can find an entire list of available device drivers, tools, and utilities. You can select and download them. Let's say for some reason, if you don't find the setup.exe to install the device drivers automatically, you can also use Device Manager to update the device drivers. Using Device Manager, you will search the entire folder that contains the device drivers. In my case, it is Realtek LAN driver folder. To update a device drivers using Device Manager, I'm going to right-click on Start and click on Device Manager. And you need to select the device for which you would like to update the device drivers. In my case, let's say I want to update the network adapter. I'm going to right-click on it and click on Update Driver. Now I'm going to click on Browse My Computer for drivers. And I'm going to select the folder that contains the device drivers for my network adapter. And I'm going to click OK. Ensure to select Include Subfolders, which will allow the wizard to find the .inf file containing the instructions to update the driver. So I'm going to click Next. Now this wizard will scan, detect, and install the newer driver for the device that you have selected. Some device driver updates require you to restart the computer to complete the installation. Now in my case, I already have the latest drivers up to date for the network adapter, so I don't have to do anything, and it says the best drivers for your device are already installed. So I'm going to click on Close. Now you need to follow the same procedure to install the device drivers for all the other components that requires device driver updates. Next, I'm going to talk about how you can determine if a device driver is up to date. Once the device driver is installed, it is a good idea to confirm that the latest version was added correctly using Device Manager. So let's see what is the version of the device driver for my network adapter. So back in Device Manager, select the device for which you would like to confirm if the latest version of the device driver has been installed. I will select my network adapter. I'm going to right click on it and click on Properties and click on Driver. And you can see the driver version up here, including the date. So if I go back to my manufacturer website, you can see the version here, 12.19.1.37. And I can see the same version, 12.19.1.37. Okay, so this shows that the installed device driver version is latest. I hope you like this video. For more videos like these, please subscribe to my channel.